Hello, hello, hello. Merry Christmas. Let's see who was here first. Beverly Pottinger. Thank you very much for being here first. Judy Matassid, Happy Christmas, Merry Christmas. Happy G, Mary H. Olive Perry, Ingrid Soers, Helen, Lydia Washington. Let me see who else is here. Joyce Anderson, Vivian G. Okay. Connie Balmer. Hey, Connie Balmer. Let me see. All right. Gwendolyn Daniels. Did I say that already? Katie B. Maggie. Anyway, let's just get on with it. I got so much stuff to share. It'd be better if we just get started. You know what I mean? Ooh, ate too much sweet potato pie. That sounds good. I've never met a sweet potato I didn't like, especially in a pie. Nubian Queen. Hey to you too. Okay. All right, let's get on with it. So, once upon a time, there was Christmas in Montecito. And yes, your eyes are not deceiving you. I have repurposed the thumbnail. I'm using a green background. I wonder if somebody else is going to end up using a green background too. As aggravating as that can be, I'm not going to say nothing because it's a free country. And we have a right to hijack somebody else's thumbnail if we choose to, because it's a free country. God bless America. Even though this is happening from offshore, bless them too. As a matter of fact, you know what I need? I need for Tabitha Brown to start blessing people. You know what I'm saying? There's no blessing like a Tabitha Brown blessing. A Tabitha Brown. I need a Tabitha Brown blessing. They should teach that. They should have a course of the Tabitha Brown blessings. It's a way to deal with things that need to be dealt with. You know what I'm saying? You kind of smile and you kind of just lean into it. You know what I mean? You got to lean into it with that big smile. You got to smile with about $30,000 or $40,000 worth of dental work, bondings and cleanings and veneers. And not to say that Tabitha has had any of those things, but for the effect, that's about how much I would have to spend. So, uh, if you know, you know. That's all I can say. If you know, you know. If you don't know, bless you. If you do know, you know how my ancestors work. My ancestors are thorough. Okay. Anyway, I'm just saying that's all in fun, you guys. That's all in fun. We know that. Just having a little fun. There should be nothing assumed about that. Though I am a bit frustrated. But what can you do, right? Um, just Google Tabitha Brown, gorgeous smile. She does have a gorgeous smile. Oh, and have you seen her husband? I forgot what his name is, but yeah, what a handsome couple they make. All right, let's keep it moving. Well, as you know, post Christmas, there are going to be all kind of people jumping on those flights going back home. So if you are traveling tomorrow, please be careful. Please be careful out there on the highways and just in general, be very careful because it's going to be a busy travel period. So it's very important that you get back home safe to your families. Or if you're traveling with your family, you definitely want to keep your family safe. All right. And check this out. You guys remember this? For the first time in her new role, the Queen Consort is joined by Santa and a host of little helpers to decorate Clarence's house. Why is she always looking at the camera? Why is she always looking at the camera? What is it about her new role, which is now getting kind of old and stale, that is she like paranoid? Is it like she can't believe she's there? Um, is that a response to being so close to certain people? I don't know. I don't know. But she seems, I mean, the way she has that grimace on her face, it's almost like the hanger is still in her top, whatever she's wearing. It's like she's standing there very rigid, like she's actually got the hanger still in there. Something is going on. Olivia Johnson, thank you so much for the new membership. And thank you so much for watching Royal Sussex. For the price of a cup of coffee, just $4.99, you can get a membership to Royal Sussex and help support this channel. That is incredible. So thank you so much for doing that. I really do appreciate it. Okay. All right, let's go on to the next one. Santa joins the fun as the queen, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, who cares? And check this out. What's your favorite Christmas movie? So you guys think about it and start typing them in there. Now, I may not catch all of them, but you know that we did this last year. I always like to hear what people's favorite Christmas movie is. My favorite Christmas movie is Trading Places with Dan Aykroyd and Eddie Murphy, right? Who else? Jamie Lee Curtis, Don Amici, Ralph Bellamy. You better name those names. But that was a great movie. I love watching Trading Places at Christmas. A Christmas Story. Thank you, Vivian G. New City Gardener. Oh, you're saying hi to someone, or is that the movie? Die Hard and Scrooge. New City Gardener. Thank you. Die Hard. Oh, Home Alone. Jules Ryder. Okay. Let me try to share some of these while I still can. So, Home Alone, Die Hard and Scrooge, Oliver the Other Reindeer, Secondhand. Okay. Last Holiday. Oh, that's a good one. Mine would be the Die Hard movie. Okay. Any Scrooge. Okay. All right. Well, you know what mine is already. I'll give it just a second to see if there's any more, but yeah, certain movies I love to watch around Christmas. Miracle on 34th Street. Thank you, Deborah Anderson. The Bishop's Wife and Bad Santa Scrooge. All right. Would that be Last Holiday? Fatal Attraction. You do know this is Christmas, right? Fatal Attraction. The Sound of Music. All right, Patricia Ann Franklin. It's a Wonderful Life. TCC son. All right. Well, those are some good choices, one of which is very interesting. I'll say that. Oh, let me see here. Joan Garcia, Last Holiday. Okay. Any Hallmark movie, says Beatrice and Dylan. Nice. Nice. Baron, I got spare for. Oh, cool. Nice. Oh, National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. The Wiz. Yes, The Wiz is a good one. That's a good one. The Preacher's Wife. Yeah, The Preacher's Wife. Let me see here. Fatal Attraction, when I put it on all the kids. I love it. I love it. Balaji Anthony says, Fatal Attraction, when I put it on, all the kids leave the room, then I have peace. I hadn't thought about it like that, but okay. Thank you. That's honest. Okay. All right. I'm going to go on to the next slide, but thank you all for sharing those titles. If you guys saw anything that looked interesting, do Google that, and maybe that'll be your new favorite in the future. Janet Anderson, Polar Express. Yes. Polar Express. Also, The Godfather. Hazel Jones says, The Godfather. Let me see here. I was going to leave it off, but since Fatal Attraction made the list, okay, well, you just made a suggestion I can't refuse. Yeah. And since you made that suggestion, guess what? I am going to agree with you. And you know why I agree? Because I don't want to wake up with a horse head in the bed. Yeah. I tend to agree with people because I have this recurring nightmare of waking up with a horse head in the bed. I don't ever want to wake up and see National Velvet staining my sheets. So I am going to Christmas Story. Okay, I think I might have missed a few. But okay. All right, so let's move on then. There we go. Happy Kwanzaa. Happy Kwanzaa. Even though I'm still not sure what it is, but Afro Annie also wants to wish you all a happy Kwanzaa. Um, Afro Annie, this is a very special Christmas to her because she almost didn't make it. She took that severe blow to her head when somehow, when she was on her stately palatial estate, um, unexplained injury occurred. Now, they suspected she was kicked in the head by a horse. And the blow knocked her off her feet. Her Newports, Lucy's, were scattered all through the grass. Her hair pick, we still haven't found it. But yeah, every so often, one of the groundskeepers one of the groundskeepers finds a loose square and they, take it to the house, and pretty soon they'll all be accounted for. But yeah, she was knocked unconscious by a blow from a horse. And well, they're still not sure exactly what caused it to happen, but she's recovered. She's recovered. I mean, there are days when she still thinks that she's Napoleon Bonaparte, but for the most part, she's back. Um, it could have been worse. It could have been a flying turkey. You know what I'm saying? What if a rogue turkey had knocked her out? It could have been worse. I mean, isn't there a drink, wild turkey? There's yeah, that's a drink, the wild turkey. So um, but I'm just glad she's okay. And yeah, she'll be right. One of the side effects, of course, was, like I said, on occasion, wait for it. On occasion, Royal Protection would have to go and try to catch her because, there are days when she gets into her full Napoleon costume and goes riding around the local village and, trying to take prisoners and seize land and such. So, but she'll be okay. Don't worry. Doctor says it should go away in no time. uh, and of course, there's Harry um, reading a book, and yeah, and that's an old thumbnail, but I like those pictures. So, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. Now, I've shared this with you almost 3 years now. I think this has been 3 years. Can you believe that here in Chicago, well, all over the Midwest, but mostly in Chicago, Halloween was 34 degrees. Now, 32 degrees is the freezing point of water, right? According to Fahrenheit, 32 degrees is when water will start to freeze. Christmas, and I think that was what, 2019? Christmas, it was 57 degrees. 57 degrees. How is that possible? How is that possible that it was actually colder for Halloween than it was for Christmas? Well, with global warming, anything is possible. I tell you, anything. So let me verify what year that was. I want to make sure. I think it was 2019. I think so. But yeah, um, just goes to show how uncertain the weather can be. Huh? Huh. I don't see it. Gosh, that's the one thing I forgot to include was the year that that happened. But oh, there it is right there. I can tell you. Yes, it was December 2019. Christmas 2019. Why did I doubt myself? It was Christmas 2019 that happened. All right, let's go to the next slide, which I think is there you go. Christmas 2019, 57 degrees in Chicago, 55 degrees in Phoenix, and 56 degrees in Los Angeles. It was colder in Phoenix and Los Angeles than it was in Chicago. How does that happen? I wonder. Global warming. Happy holidays from everyone at Cintabale. Thank you for your support. Forget me not, donate today. Get it? Forget me not, donate today. Yeah, happy holidays from Cintabale. Okay. Oh, Judy says, I'm visiting my daughter in Arizona and it's so warm. That's good. Yeah, that is freezing for LA. Dora Edgehill, I hope you sleep very well. And you're going to replay it tomorrow. Thank you so much for that. I really do appreciate it. Okay. All right, let's keep it moving. Oh, wait. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. That was from Invictus Games, Nigeria. What a beautiful card. I love it. And here's one from the White House. It says, Merry Christmas. So that is from the White House staff. Merry Christmas. And there is someone who is going to visit the Royal Rota. The Royal Rota is getting a gift specially delivered. I don't think that is. I don't think that that's Amazon, but whoever it is, they have a special delivery for the Royal Rota. So, you know, who would you want to answer the call? Who would you want to answer the call? Who would you want to step out there to greet the driver or the delivery person or the delivery cat? Who would you want to step out there? I would want it to be someone who can be finished in a day. So, not Robert Jobson. Robert Jobson, aside from being old and bitter, um, probably could not make that disappear fast enough. It needs to be something extremely, or someone extremely irritating. Okay, I'm just going to say it for you because I know what y'all are thinking. I know what you're thinking. You want this one to come to retrieve the package, huh? I know who you all are. You want her to come and retrieve that package and get lipstick all over the cat. Why is she trying to make people notice her lipstick? Not now, Angela. I have a headache. Or I could think of someone else to answer the call.
Ring the King Charles, Prince Harry. Is it being sold? Prince Harry. Prince Harry. Is it Prince Harry? Prince Harry. Charles may never be Prince Harry.
Yeah. That one. Let that one answer. You know, that cat would scatter to the four winds. That cat would have such a fright, especially when the hair comes off. If that hair comes off, that cat will need therapy. Imagine that cat running with that hair stuck in his claws. So, yeah. Oh my goodness, you guys, there has been a terrible accident. There has been a terrible accident. Now, see, this is why some immigration, you guys know I'm super liberal when it comes to immigration, right? When it comes to immigration, I have been the most liberal person, but I'm not sure that I can give blanketed approval to this type of, invader. I don't think I can give blanketed approval. Oh, you want Lord Nappyhead to come and retrieve the package. Lord Nappyhead, the racially ambiguous owner of the Daily Fail. Good old Lord Nappyhead. He doesn't even live in the UK. He doesn't even pay taxes. And of course, in this, shall we say, media age, this internet age, um, social media. There you go. In this social media age, children do not respond to Santa the way they used to. Nowadays, children, well, they respond in a way that could be questionable. You wonder, are their parents even supervising them? And this is Omid Scobie. Happy holidays, friends, and a Merry Christmas to all who are celebrating. So, after the release of um, Endgame, I pictured Omid Scobie riding around like the kid from Home Alone, sitting inside of a limousine, eating pizza and drinking soda. Yeah, this is what Omen Scobie is doing right now. Since they had that bidding war for his, for that book. What is it called? It's called Royal Spin. That's it. So Omen Scobie is riding around just like the kid from Home Alone in the back of the limousine, eating pizza. Yeah, this was from last year. Oh, now you know what? This whole thing with the elf on the shelf is getting out of hand. I don't know what caused elves to go rogue, but nowadays everybody is kind of, tired of those elves. Those elves seem to have wreaked havoc, and people have had enough of them. And this elf is no exception. Absolutely no exception. So you got to be careful with these elves nowadays because they're not the good old fashioned Santa's helpers that they used to be. Actually, I took that picture one day. I was riding down the street and I could not help but notice that there was a really cool, see, when the windshield wiper is on, it's like the elf is waving to you. How cute is that? And the Grinch. I took this picture. This is the Grinch leaving my neighborhood. Now, I don't know if you guys know this, but I live in kind of a dodgy area. Where I live, even the Grinch is afraid, okay? You see there? The Grinch actually was driving a Benz when he came to my neighborhood to steal toys. And now he's walking to the bus stop. Need I say more? Huh? Need I say more? The Grinch thought he was all big and bad, riding up in my hood, trying to take people's toys, and now the Grinch then got carjacked, and now he's trying to walk to the bus stop. Some Grinch, huh? uh, yep, the Grinch then got jacked. They didn't carjack the Grinch. You got to know where to go. You know what I'm saying? You got to know where to go. Trying to be all hard. And as for the elf on the shelf, people are not taking it anymore. The elf on the shelf has been dealt with, right? What's his name? Johnny Space Rocket Lightyear, whatever his name is. He has managed to take control of the elf. The elf was getting out of hand, and maybe this is a citizen's arrest. I'm not sure. Buzz Lightyear. Wow, you know your characters. Buzz Lightyear. Thank you. What did I call him? Goodyear? I probably call him Bud Goodyear. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You see? You see how managed some of these elves are getting? You see how they're getting? Now, I'm going to do a members only live first of the year, probably around the third of the month. If you guys remind me, I will show you the uncensored image. If you remind me, I will share with you the uncensored image. Look at his face, though. Look at his face. Look at his face. It's all about his face. It's all about his face. Oh, I called him Space Guy. Buzz Lightyear. Okay. Yeah. Let's see. Barbie's probably laughed when she saw it and then said Ken is bigger. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, down south, they like to put those in pickles. You're supposed to put it in a big deal pickle, right? Have you ever had a pickle and peppermint before? Don't knock it. Don't knock it. Pickles and peppermint. We used to eat those when I was a kid. Pickles and peppermint. And you're supposed to put that peppermint in there and you just, you know, kind of take the whole day munching on it. Pickles and peppermints. Weird combination, but good. So, yeah, let me know if you've ever had a pickle and peppermint. And then this elf right here. Now, you see, this is why elves are getting a bad, bad rap. This is why elves are getting a bad rap. So, I'm telling you, if you throw a Christmas party, do not invite the elves. Or if you do not let the elves serve lemonade because you never know what's going to happen. Okay? Do not let the elves near the lemonade, especially if they offer to serve lemonade and you know that you didn't even bring one, right? That you know that you didn't even buy any lemonade or make it. And finally, I buried the elf on the shelf in my litter box. Okay. Okay. Finally, somebody, see, the cat was supposed to deal with the royal rota, but now I can see the cat is being booked for taking down the elf on the shelf. All right. Thank you, Mr. Cat. And how about this right here? There's a good old peeing contest between Santa and Frosty the Snowman. Boys will be boys, right? Boys will be boys. Who would have ever thought that Santa and Frosty the Snowman would have a peeing contest? Some people are so competitive, aren't they? This is the world's most minimalist Christmas tree. If you know someone who is a minimalist and you invite them over for Christmas, this is the best way that you can deal with them because, minimalists, they get very restless when there's too many objects in the room. So this way you can have a very minimalist Christmas. See how that works out? It's artistic, it's clever. Yeah, it's very clever, interesting, minimalist. They used to laugh and call him names. Remember that song? Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer had a very shiny nose. And then they say, and all the other reindeers used to laugh and call him names. So they laughed and they called him names. And look at what happened. Look at what happened. Rudolph wasn't having it, okay? Rudolph was like, you know what? Y'all done laughed at me one time too many. Y'all done laughed at me one time too many. Actually, you guys, this is a shopping mall, and they're setting up the Rudolph display. Yeah, they're actually setting up the Rudolph display. Don't be alarmed. Those reindeers are not, they're just sleeping. That's right. They're just sleeping. They're just sleeping. I promise you, they're just sleeping. Oh, Maurice, I hope you're having a good time. You know, we do this every Christmas. This is how we kind of sum up Christmas. I got a million of these things to share with you. I've been collecting for quite some times. Ah, it is Kermit the Frog and Miss Piggy, or should I say, Rebecca English and Kermit the Frog. And Rebecca English is holding up some mistletoe. Yeah, Rebecca English and Richard Eden. That's who it is. It's Richard Eden and Rebecca English. See how Richard Eden doesn't seem very interested? And I think Richard Eden is married, and I'm sure he's not interested at home and he ain't interested at work. The only thing he's interested in is free dog food. And how many of y'all know that dog food ain't free, if you know what I mean? Huh? How many of y'all know that dog food ain't free? That dog food ain't free, okay? Okay? I'm pretty sure. Well, anyway, let me stop. uh yes, Rudolph got tired. Mary H. Rudolph got tired. They kept effing with Rudolph. Rudolph got tired. So Rudolph went and took a class and learned how to use iron. And, he shut it down. He shut it down. Japan is still trying to figure out Christmas. You know that? All these years, and Japan still doesn't get Christmas. It's not a giant reptilian, fire breathing, you know, creature with lights. That's not what Christmas is. How come they don't know how to put up a proper Christmas tree? Why does everything lead to Godzilla again and again? I don't get it. That is not Christmas. You see what I mean? There are people in Japan that seems to think that there's some connection between Christmas and Godzilla. How could that happen? I don't know. I don't know. Surely, I think someone needs to. They should send like a delegation to Japan to explain to them the concept of Christmas. That's what they should do, because I think they're on the right track, but anything that involves red eyes and fire breathing is not a traditional Christmas. Yeah, that's not a traditional Christmas. I want to keep Christ in Christmas, feed the hungry, welcome the unwanted, care for the ill, love your enemies, and do unto others as you would have done unto you. Can I get an amen? Oh, you know what? Now, this is what happens when the elf on the shelf babysits. This is what happened when you let the elf on the shelf babysit. Never let the elf on the shelf babysit. Otherwise, there will be a silent night. Yeah. That is one way to guarantee. You don't even have to put the movie um Basic Instinct, or no, Fatal Attraction. You don't even have to put Fatal Attraction on. Just tell them the elf on the shelf is going to come to babysit. That'll shut it down. Oh, wow. What is the name of that band? Is that Pink Floyd? What is the name of the band that used the prism, the light? You see it? Isn't that clever? You know how they have the light refracted through the triangle? Um, was it Pink Floyd? I cannot remember. Oh, well, that is pretty cool. I tell you, some people think of the best designs, decorations for Christmas. ILO? What is that? Electric Light Orchestra? No. Pink Floyd. Yes, Pink Floyd. Dark Side of the Moon. Thank you, Balaji. Oh, and Thomas Clark, you also said it. Dark Side of the Moon. All right. Thank you. Thank you both. The royal family won't condemn the op ed about abusing Meghan Markle, and yet they wonder why there are security fears for King Charles amid worries Sandringham Christmas walkabout will be hit by protest after egg throwing. See that back in 2022, they ignored Meghan, but they were in a panic that somebody would throw an egg at Charles. This is why I keep receipts. Church Nellie, that time Church Nellie knocked over 15 kids to sit in Santa's lap. Now back to the weather. I could imagine that being a news report. That time Church Nellie knocked over 15 kids to sit in Santa's lap. I could believe that. I could see Church Nellie running down some kids, waving them away with her wig sickle, just so she could be the first to sit into Santa's lap. Yeah, that's our Church Nellie. That is quite a Santa, I think. As you guys know, Haddon Sundblom, he was the artist that came up with the Santa. Santa is actually the creation of the Coca-Cola company. Coca-Cola was looking for some kind of way to advertise their beverage for Christmas to create some association with Santa Claus. So the red and white fur that you're so familiar with is actually from Coca-Cola. And now everybody knows Santa Claus from the Coca-Cola advertisement. Drink Coca-Cola, delicious and refreshing. Thank you, Coca-Cola. You know, if Coca-Cola ever decides to put that secret ingredient back in their beverage, I can think of a couple of people who would love to go into business with them. Uncle Gary or Tom Parker Bowl. Both of them would probably make a fortune if they were to reimagine the formula for Coca-Cola. Bingo. Yeah. And there's a very familiar Santa Claus on the left side. That's me. And there's another Santa Claus on the right. That is Prince Harry. I was using one of those apps on the phone to create my Santa. There's Harry spending Christmas in, what was it, Botswana? Namibia? Botswana. I think so. No, Lesotho, right? Lesotho. He was spending Christmas in Lesotho. And that is my friend's dog. Her name is Love. Yeah, that is Love. Her name is Love. Love is visiting Santa. So I'm just throwing that in there. Grace Jones. This is like one of my favorite images of Grace Jones. What a beautiful model. Grace Jones still is absolutely gorgeous. So chic, so elegant. She loves to take risks. And this is one of the famous L trains. You see there? Every year, the city of Chicago actually decorates an entire train for Christmas. If you think the outside is interesting, I mean, the inside is interesting, you should Google the Chicago L train, Christmas Express. It rides through the city covered in lights. It's an amazing sight. They actually have a schedule for it, and some families um, will find out what the schedule for the train is, and they will wait patiently for the train so that they could take a ride through the city. Well, there's nothing like a blue Santa Claus. Now, just think if there was another beverage company that came up with that advertisement, what are the chances they would have gone with the blue Santa instead of the red Santa? I guess we'll never know. Look at there is Thomas Markle Claus, and there's a really bad elf on the shelf, which is getting his neck wrung as we speak. See how Santa's wringing that neck on that little nasty elf? You see that? And look at that ugly, mean orange elf on the right side. Yes, those elves. I didn't know elves were so evil. One elf lied about Meghan, the other one tried to sell her out. And then the one on the right side, well, it's just a big old mess. Yes, it's the Yeti Claus. You know what? We haven't seen Yeti in a while. Let me show you Santa Claus's cousin, Yeti Claus. Yeti Claus is this big beast of a creature that was found roaming around the great Northwest. And there has been other sightings of the Yeti. Yeah, there has been other sightings of the Yeti. It has that rather awkward bend. Um, anyway, you'll see it. Yeah, we have not seen it in a while. See it? It has been known to frequent Kentucky Fried Chicken and little 24-hour mini markets. What a nasty, filthy beast. Filthy. And it's got that little awkward dip. See there? So there's the Yeti that has frightened and horrified the neighbors in a community. I think it was up in Oregon or something like that. Or was it Alaska? And then there's his cousin, the Yeti Claus, that has, you know, been frequenting Mexico, Rosita, Mexico. There's this big beast that, when you're not thinking about it, he'll go on TV and lie about you. Look at him. What a sinister looking creature. All disheveled. Poor thing, knee won't straighten out. Cookies and cream, Merry Christmas. Yeah, I don't like Yetis. They scare me. The only thing that scares me more than a Yeti is maybe, let me see. Oh, I know. I'm going to show you what's more frightening than the Yeti. Yep. Is there anything more frightening than a Yeti? There it is. That's scary, right? That's scary. Could you imagine that coming at you? And then there's this one.
Prince Harry. Is it being self? Prince Harry.
I still don't know what that click is. What is that clicking?
Prince Harry. Is he being selfish? I ask this as fierce agreeing that King Charles may never reunite Prince Harry. Is he being selfish?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where that comes from. Well, you guys, this was something that the medical community was worried about last year. As a reminder, on behalf of doctors and nurses everywhere, don't even think about it. Don't even think about it. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Past winter Christmas trees set of four, $59.95. Now, these are beautiful. They are, but they're just, conversation pieces. You're not supposed to take liberties with those things. Understand? They're just conversation pieces. You have company and you're just like, oh, what an interesting phallic item that is. What a very interesting phallic piece of art. That's it. You don't do nothing else with them. Please. I mean, they're going to be so busy with the new year and all. You don't want to fill the beds of the local hospitals with unnecessary violence. So, yeah. So, yeah, that means you, sir. That means you or anybody else. Be careful how you decorate with those things. Speaking of be careful how you decorate, who knew that the newly minted Princess of Wales, Kate Middleton, would have looked perfect in the Trump White House when they added all those red Christmas trees? You don't even know where she is, do you? Oh my goodness, it is Santa sushi. See that? Santa sushi. I declare, I bet you that is good. Santa sushi. Look at there. You got, it looks like salmon, right? Or tuna. No, that looks like tuna. Fresh tuna, sticky rice, what appears to be, I think that is crab meat. Yeah, and the seaweed paper. Oh, that looks good. And of course, my favorite Christmas tradition, Santa makes a quick stop at Jeremy Clarkson's house. Love you, Santa. Santa makes a quick stop at Jeremy Clarkson's house. And why wouldn't he? Huh? I mean, if you're going to make a quick stop, you might as well go someplace where it will have the optimum effect. Don't forget to wash your hands. When there is hate, rely on your power to love. When there is hurt, share your hope. When there is sadness, find and spread your joy. I love that. When there is sadness, find and spread your joy. When there is rudeness, go to Jeremy Clarkson's house. When there has been an injustice, go to Jeremy Clarkson's house. Wrote a nasty column about someone you never met or for something that they certainly did not do? Stop over at Jeremy Clarkson's house. Now you see, somebody has been competing with Christmas all their life. See there? Somebody has been competing with Christmas. And the sad thing is, it looks like he's winning. Looks like he's winning. Instead of earning those dangly bits, it looked like he has been raiding the Christmas display. Oh, remember this? Remember how I repurposed the song for their Christmas? What would Kate, I'm sorry, Will and Kate looking forward to starting fresh in 2022? Well, that's when I wrote this. On the first day of Christmas, my true love sent to me 1 Kate Keening, 2 lazy Cambridges, 3 homes that are empty, 4 nannies overworking, 5 press briefings, and such and such and such. Anyway, you get it. Oh, is this what Christmas is coming to? Nowadays, it is easier than ever to wrap Christmas presents. All it requires is a stroke of a key or a button or whatever. Just push the button, and not only can you buy things, but they will gift wrap it for you too. Happy Amazon Christmas. And check this out. According to our test results, Joseph, you are not the father. According to Maury Povich, Joseph is not the father. Now, you see, I had a feeling about that. I really did. I had a feeling about that. I had a feeling. All you have to do is take the test. Even when you're sure, it's better to do the test anyway, because you just never know. And with child support, what it is nowadays, you know what I'm saying? Okay. Oh, damn it, Alexa. I said cheeses. Cheeses. You know what? This is why when I want to order from Amazon, I put my teeth in. I have to make sure that I put my partials in, because I bet you that's how this happened. Someone was trying to order cheese for their New Year's Eve party. Yeah, they was probably trying to order cheese for their charcuterie board or whatever. What do they call it? A charcuterie board. They were trying to order cheeses, and Alexa got it wrong. Alexa, order some cheeses. Okay, ordering cheeses. Big mistake. Huge mistake. Now they're just going to have to keep them and change the world forever. Oh, now see there. I think this is a New York train. No, that's not New York, because they don't have those hard plastic seats. I don't know what city this is. Maybe it's the Jerusalem Underground. Do they have subways in Jerusalem? Anyway, if they do have subways in Jerusalem, this is something that you would probably see all the time. Yeah. The Jerusalem Metro. Yeah, that must be the Jerusalem Metro. I'm not surprised. And as the royal family was having lunch at Buckingham Palace, as they were eating their lunch, not too far away, there were families huddled, especially Mary and Joseph. See there? They came all the way from the Holy Land and still wound up having to make do with accommodations. So they're not very welcoming over there. So what could you say? You guys, this is a pet peeve of mine. This is a pet peeve. I love, listen, you guys, I love Eartha Kitt. I do. I love Eartha Kitt. I love the song Santa Baby. But one thing that really bothers me is when people allow their children to sing Santa Baby. I don't think children should ever sing Santa Baby. Uh-oh, this is out of order. There it is. I don't think children should sing Santa Baby. It's okay if it's an adult. It's okay if it's Eartha Kitt, but not a classroom. Can you believe these little kids were singing Santa Baby? Can you believe that? I'm serious. I'm not making that up. These kids were singing Santa Baby. Remember, I said that a few years ago. And look at how they're getting all sassy. Look at how they're getting all sassy. I wish I could share the video with you and see. Look at little mama over there on the left side with her eyes all closed. Santa Baby. You know what? I bet you all don't believe me, but I am going to put the link on the community tab and you will see it for yourself. These little kids were singing Santa Baby. Make that make sense. When is it okay? Make that make sense for somebody's child to be going to music class and singing Santa Baby. I mean, the lyrics, Santa Baby, just slip a sable under the tree for me. Been an awful good girl, Santa Baby, so hurry down the chimney tonight. Huh? Huh? Santa Baby, a 54 convertible 2, light blue. I'll wait up for you, dear, Santa Baby, so hurry down the chimney tonight. Wait, it gets better. Think of all the fun that I've missed. Think of the fellas I haven't kissed. Now, again, you can see these kids are getting way too sassy and way into those lyrics for my taste. Yeah, they're getting way into those lyrics. I mean, it was cute. It was cute, but I'm just like, don't have your kids singing Santa Baby. It's not a traditional Christmas song. It's for people that go to the cocktail hours. They go to a cabaret. You know what I'm saying? This is not something that a 5th grade class ought to be singing. I'm just saying, I hate to be a prude. I hate to be a party pooper, but, you know, and I'm not saying that you should take your kids out of that school, but you don't need them singing Santa Baby. Come and trim my Christmas tree with some decorations bought at Tiffany. I really do believe in you. Let's see if you believe in me. Santa Baby, forget to mention one little thing, a ring. Don't mean on the phone, Santa Baby. So hurry down the chimney tonight. Okay. But like I told you, when I was in grade school, we were sitting up in class singing Ring My Bell, and I didn't know what that was either. So these kids probably don't know. We sitting up in the class, you can ring my bell, ring my bell, ding dong ding. Yep, I was getting it too, y'all. I was getting it. I'm all rocking back and forth. You can ring my bell anytime, anywhere. Ring it, ring it, ring it. Ow. uh, yes. Now it seems so innocent, but I probably shouldn't have been singing Ring My Bell. But I wasn't the brightest child. I really wasn't. When I heard her say, "The night is young and full of possibilities. Well, come on and let yourself be free. My love for you," didn't dawn on me that she was talking about that. I thought she was just saying, "Come ring the bell." I didn't know. And then one day I was 30 something years old and I was just singing and I was like, oh, now I get it. I was in my 30s and I had finally figured out what Ring My Bell was. So chances are these kids, they have no idea. And don't even get me started with Pull Up to the Bumper, okay? Do not get me started with Pull Up to the Bumper. And I bet you some of you all didn't know either. Huh? Yep, I bet you some of you all had no clue what Pull Up to the Bumper was talking about. So don't judge. Don't judge. I can't be the only one. Yep, don't judge. I cannot be the only one. Baron and Squatty family, happy holidays to all. I was up very late with my family. Now I'm fading. Baron, you're making my sides hurt. Good night. Thank you so much, Joan Garcia. And thank you for the super chat and also for the many, many months of membership. There you go. Oh, I just found something new. I could put a little heart on there. Do you see it? Look at that. That's the first time I've ever seen that. Wow. Oh, wait. Here's another thing. I didn't know that that could happen. That is so cool. You're the first one, Joan Garcia. Wow. I put a little heart on there. Little heart. Okay. Did not know that was possible. You can ring my bell anytime, anywhere. Oh, Mary H. Mary H. Those songs are full of double entendres. CL, yes. Yes. When I first figured that out, when I first figured that out, I was like, oh, I get it. People's Princess. Oh, God, here we go. People's Princess. Really? Oh, really? The People's Princess. They had this big blaring headline declaring Kate Middleton the People's Princess. She really put on a performance today. She really did. And they probably invited a whole bunch of sycophants to show up and make a big deal. And as usual, look who's looking directly at the camera. Look who's looking directly at the camera. I'm telling you, that woman must feel some kind of guilt. Uh-oh. Salt and pepper song. Ah, push it. Now push it real good. Boom, 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 boom. Ooh, baby, baby. Boo, 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 baby. Ooh, baby, baby. Get up on this. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. I love that song. Ah, push it. I push it real good. It sounds so innocent now, though, doesn't it? Yes. Look at Camilla. Camilla the Hun. Why is she looking at the camera like that? Why? That woman, as the lady Sussex says, that woman. But why is that woman looking at the camera? That woman. I mean, she's looking directly into the lens. And I know she's looking directly because I feel like my blood is frozen. I feel like a big chill has come over me. But she's staring directly into the camera like some kind of lunatic. And then William is staring at her, at the feather in her hat. William, the dum dum, is staring at that feather in her hat. Why? I don't know. Now, if it was, a Christmas ornament, I would know exactly why he looks so lustful. But for some reason, he's staring at that feather. I don't think that feather would barely be noticed by him. Something tell me that. Yeah, I don't think he would take notice of it. That's right, Princess Diana, the real people's princess. Uh-oh, it is time for Martin of the Ministry of Hacks. Okay, let me find it.
I don't wish them any personal ills. Comments are open, guys. Let me know what you think. Afternoon, friends. I hope you're having a really brilliant Christmas day. And before I carry on my afternoon with food, drinks, and festivities, I wanted to share this snap. I snapped it quickly before the Daily Mail had a chance to change the headline. Because forget Kate walking to church, this headline tells it all, guys. Because remember, the media always know a lot more than we do. Kate Middleton joins the royal family for a special Christmas day. Hold on a minute. Isn't Kate Middleton actually part of the royal family? The journalist that wrote this headline has done an absolute blinder because he or she has given us information which we've all known but hasn't been confirmed by the press. And that is, in my opinion, and I've been wrong before, but in my opinion, Kate is no longer part of the royal family. I'm not saying there's been an official divorce, but I think there's clearly a separation that's already occurred, and that separation might be legally finalized later. That's my opinion. I don't wish any ill on Kate or William. I think they're absolutely awful at their jobs that they do in return for the money that they get, but I don't wish them any personal ills. Comments are open, guys. Let me know what you think. Afternoon.
Okay, you heard what Martin said. One of the reporters let slip the fact that Kate is joining the royal family, as if it's unclear whether or not she's even part of it. Lex says hiding the emotions, but can't hide Kate's scar. Fakers. Here, here. Thank you so much for the super chat. All right, there we go. Uh-oh. So, look at there. Mystery over Queen Camilla's missing family on Christmas Day walk to church. For the first time ever, Queen Camilla's family were expected to be at Sandringham, but none of them were spotted on the annual walk to church on Christmas morning with the rest of the royal family. Yeah, they didn't show up. Now, it was reported, I believe, in Town and Country that they actually discreetly arrived out of view. Okay? That they were there, but they discreetly arrived out of view. So I don't know what that means, but I think that someone's usual tactics are beginning to fade. Huh? Maybe. I don't know. Um, I don't know why they weren't there. What gets me, the four people who is behind all the troubles are the ones leading them to church of all places. Church. Hear, hear, Mary H. I better drink some water. It's kind of dry in here. The Parker Bowls were. I'm glad I caught myself. Thank you, Rohini. Has anyone else noticed that the cow is always wearing that Meghan hat? Meghan wore it in brown in 2018 or 2019. The cow brought it in several colors after that. Yes, I believe it was 2018 because they were not married yet. But Meghan went to the Christmas service. So thank you very much for your comment. Oh, there you go. I think I forgot to highlight you. Now, according to Ephraim Hardcastle, could this week's royal walk to church mark the end of an era? I don't think William is very keen or interested um, in certain traditions of the monarchy. Certain things he's just not interested in. And that could be one of the things that goes is the, you know, annual church walk and so many other things. Who knows? Might even get rid of the Commonwealth Day. Might even get rid of that. Up, he strikes again. There's John Lawry. That little man that you see there, he is one of the biggest fans of the royal family. Now, when I met him in 2018, I say, "Oh, hey, you're the super fan." Yes, I'm a royal supporter. Yes, I'm a royal supporter. I mean, you should hear him talk. You really should hear him talk. Look at how little he is compared to Kate. He looks like a munchkin. He sounds like a munchkin. Yes, I'm a royal supporter. Yeah, he wanted to straighten me out. I'm not a super fan. I'm a royal supporter. I wish I could find an interview so you could hear it yourself, because I'm sure you don't believe me, right? But that's what he sounds like. Yes, I'm a royal supporter. Yes. And there on the left side, that is John and myself. That is by the statue of Queen. Yeah. When I met him, that was by the statue of Queen Victoria in well oh gosh, in what is that place? I was about to say Buckingham Castle, in Windsor Castle, by the Windsor Castle on the wedding day, on Meghan and Harry's wedding day. And there on the right That was, oh gosh, I forgot what the occasion was. But as you can see, it's not that cold outside. And he practically crawled over the barrier to shake hands with Charles. Everybody in the royal family knows him, by the way. Everybody. They know that he's a royal supporter. Oh, I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry about that. But as Dr. Maya Angelou would say, when you know better, you do better. When you know better, you do better. So now that you know better, you're going to do better. When someone shows you who they are, believe them the first time. When someone shows you who they are. All right. All righty, there we go. So cry me a river that leads to your ocean. You know that there will be. Oh, I forgot how that song goes. But there he is, crying a river about the Sussexes. Actually, he's not crying. He believes everything that he reads in those papers. I saw him do an interview after the Sussexes left. No, I saw him do an interview where they asked him about Harry and Meghan blindsiding the Queen. They're not supposed to do that. They're not supposed to do that. They're supposed to tell the Queen. They should have told the Queen. They're not supposed to do that. Now, you guys, before you judge him, let me tell you something. When Meghan first joined that family, he appeared with flowers for her, as he has done on so many occasions for other royal women. He was happy and enthusiastic. I'm not angry at him because this hate campaign has been going on for years and people are confused. They don't know what to think. They just believe everything that's in those papers. And he's guilty of that, I believe. I'm going to allege. But I don't think he has any malicious, thing against the Sussexes. But he just wants the royal family intact, a working royal family, an institution that he can believe in. And that's not too much to ask. Will he see it in his lifetime? I don't know. Good morning. Good morning. Okay, let's move on. Please, sir, may I have another? Please, sir, may I have another? Oliver Twist meets King Charles, the billionaire king. Oh, I did that one already. But you know what? When you compare them side by side, what difference does it make whether you're a prince of the church or a prince of the realm? Huh? You're still supposed to be very Christ like. That's what difference it makes. Oh, do you guys remember this? This is a oldie but goodie. William and Kate stole the idea from Hannah Dale of, was it Wendell Design or Rendell Design, and didn't even credit her. George painted the exact poses, apparently all by himself. Sure. Yes, sure. Um, don't these people really know that the internet and social media exist? Hashtag copy Kate. Hashtag Kate Middleton is a liar. You see that? That was supposed to be homework or something like that. And it seemed like somebody copied the professional design on the left side and tried to turn it into school. I mean, that's bad in so many ways. Even with the snow on the nose. Who does that? Who does that? Just for a good grade. Well, I won't go into the crossbow, but as you know, um, well, I could just say a little bit. Someone scaled the fence of, oh gosh, Windsor Castle, and they reportedly was trying to get to the Queen, I guess. But whatever the case may be, I don't really believe anyone was home. They were saying that the Cambridges were sleeping nearby when someone stole that equipment earlier this year. And with this one, they want you to believe that it's so hot. Uh, I mean, that the not so hot, that the intruder somehow would have made it to the inside of the royal. I doubt it. If you know anything about Windsor, it's not like a fortress. It's all very open. So they're not trying to shut everything down. It's just the castle. I don't think anybody could get into that castle. What? Then again, it's not impossible. If you can climb a drain pipe, you probably could. Yeah. So I won't say it's impossible, but they exaggerate. They really do exaggerate. The Queen was in more danger from Charles and Camilla coming over there with the big C, if you know what I mean. She was in more danger from them than she was in danger from this crossbow intruder. But I could imagine if this person had made a mistake. I mean, he literally could have, I don't know, pinned somebody's wig up against the wall. You know what I'm saying? Could have had somebody's wig stuck on the wall.
Prince Harry, is he being selfish? I ask this. Prince Harry, is he being selfish? I ask this never be Prince Harry, is he being selfish? I ask this fierce agreeing that King Charles may never be Prince Harry, is he being
Okay. You know, I love that clicking sound. Your Highness, thank you so much for coming. Um, we love to help those in need. Hey, Louis, do you know any Christmas carols? Uh, Christmas is a time to care, but only if a camera is there. He done told, ain't he? Christmas time is a time to care, but only if the cameras are there. Christmas time is time to care, but only if the cameras are there. But only if the cameras are there. Oh man, that is so funny. I love that. Christmas time is a time to care, but only if the what is it? The BBC cameras are there. Christmas.
I couldn't find anything called camera set up in Find My there.
Siri, I'm not talking to you.
Okay.
Now, see, that thing talk to me when I don't need something, but if I need something, like if I said, Siri, it feels like there's an elephant sitting on my chest. Get some help. See there? It didn't even say nothing. See what I mean? Now, I didn't just gave Siri the symptoms of a nightmare. And what happened? Nothing. Andrew heads to Windsor alone as royals celebrate Christmas without him. My thoughts on the need for greater royal accountability. And then this is from today. Pictured Prince Andrew spotted with loyal Fergie as disgraced Duke keeps away from traditional royal Christmas walkabout. The Duke of York was seen today with Sarah Ferguson in a car in Windsor as other prominent royals joined in Norfolk to walk and speak to fans. Have a jazzy Christmas, Merry Christmas, and all that, and all that, and all that jazz. Yes, Merry Christmas and all that jazz hands. Christmas blessings. For unto a child is born, his name shall be called Wonderful Counselor, the Mighty God, the Everlasting Father, the Prince of Peace. Isaiah 9:6. Yes. And once again, you guys, at Christmas, let's please observe a moment of silence in memory of all the loved ones who cannot be with us this holiday season. Okay? Just a moment of silence for all the loved ones that can't be with us this holiday season. All right. Thank you all very much. And with that, you guys, I am done. However, I need to go back and do something that I had out of order. Oh, no, not that. I'm sorry. Not that. It was Beyonce. I wanted to talk about Beyonce. She gave a performance today. Oh my goodness, where is Beyonce? But she did a halftime show, which was beautiful. I loved it. If you missed it, you have to try to find it. It's on YouTube. But she did a halftime show and it was fantastic. I wanted to show you a picture. Let me see, what number is that one? Oh, that's number 58. Okay, let me find number 58. There we go. And she shared the spotlight with a few other singers. As they walked in, all four ladies were able to take part of the song and make it their own. And then they had this huge music number. And I don't know if you can tell, but right there in front of Beyonce, the girl where her hat is covering her eyes, see her? She's crouched down. That is Blue Ivy. I believe that's Blue Ivy. She made an appearance at the Beyonce halftime show, but it was really, really good. I am so proud of her. Beyonce makes me proud. So thank you all very much. And thank you for enjoying some fun with us on Christmas Day. I love doing this. Don't forget, we're going to do it again for New Year's. We're going to have our little New Year's marathon, where we are going to go from 11:30 Eastern time, and we're going to do all the time zones until we are done with California. We're going to sing, or should I say, we're going to wish a Happy New Year to all of our friends in California and, the other Pacific time states. So good night, you guys. Only an hour and 36 minutes. I thought we were on here longer than that. If you have any last thoughts, go ahead and throw them up on the screen. I'll try to catch them. Wasn't she? I loved Blue Ivy. Yes, Cowboy Carter. It was great. It was very much a Super Bowl quality performance. But this one, of course, was for Christmas. Yes, I loved it. Happy holidays. Happy holidays. May the merry bells keep ringing. May your every wish come true. Happy holidays. Happy holidays. May the merry bells keep ringing. Happy holidays to you. Good night, everybody. Yes, everyone replaying polo. Keep replaying polo. Let's help get the watch hour numbers up before the end of the year. Very good point. Let's help to make it number one. Please, let's keep it replaying in the background. Absolutely. It's just perfect to keep you company. Oh, and don't forget to watch 6888. I loved it. I've been watching some of every type of interview and documentary about them that I can find. I've been devouring their words. Okay. I think we're good. I think we're good. What a great day. I hope everyone had a wonderful holiday. And let me see. I think that's it. I was excited for all the gifts that I had for today. I was very excited to give the gifts that I gave out today. I was quite meticulous. And there are going to be 5 people that can say, hey, I got the same thing. What could I say? A sale is a sale. I remember that year I gave out Mickey Mouse headphones to everybody. I don't know. All of a sudden, I had all these Mickey Mouse headphones, so I just gave them out. The kids were happy to have them, though. So they fell off a truck. Yeah, that's it. They fell off a truck. Mm. Yes, please stay safe, pray, don't peg, and always hydrate. Um, I don't know why, for some reason, I'm thinking that um, hmm, I'm thinking that hmm, how come I can't think right now? Oh, I know. I was thinking that Lady Sussex was coming on. It just seemed like it should be Sunday tomorrow, but it's not. It's not Sunday. Well, I hope most people are off tomorrow, don't have to work. Okay, no more comments. All right. All right, love you guys. I will see you all tomorrow. Thank you, as always, for watching Royal Sussex. And Merry Christmas. It is still Christmas for people on the West Coast right now. It's still Christmas. Not after midnight. At least I don't think so. Oh, sunshine took off all week. Good for you. Good for you. You are the sunshine of my life. That's why I'll always be around. You are the apple of my eye. Boxing Day here? Okay. I always hear Boxing Day and I'm never sure what it means. Okay. Thank you, Cookies and Cream. All right. Cheers. Cheers. God save the content creators. Cheers. All right. Okay, so what should I end with today? Let me see what I got loaded. Oh, I don't have an out video. Okay, I'll do this one.